We're gonna talk about Blac Chyna, we're gonna talk about Kim and those Clorox wipes, and then we're also gonna talk about Scott Disick and Tristan Thompson becoming best friends and me being mad about it.
Jenner tea time!
Let's kick it off talking about Blac Chyna and the fact that she is firing shots at Momma Kris. So, last we heard, you guys knew the Jenners had ordered Chyna to turn over all of her financial records in this lawsuit. Well, now Chyna's attorney released a statement to Us Magazine accusing the Jenners of wanting to steal court documents in order to, quote, hide their illegal conduct from the public, which resulted in the cancellation of season 2 of Chyna's hit reality show instead of allowing the evidence of their wrongdoing to see the light of day. Now here's where the insult to Kris Jenner comes in. When we talked about how crazy Peter's mom was from The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Her name's Barb, by the way, and everyone's calling her Crazy Barb.
Crazy
Chyna's
Barb.
attorney says that Kris is just like her. They went on to say, quote, unlike Bachelor mom Barb, who expressed her contempt for her potential future daughter-in-law in the open, Kris and her daughters successfully hid their contempt for Chyna, their future daughter and sister-in-law, from the public. The statement ended saying that Chyna is looking to prevent the Jenners from continuing their ability to hide their, quote, unlawful conduct against her from the public.
I want to know what they doing that's illegal. You know, I'm nosy, girl. What y'all
Well, that's
doing?
how I feel too. I'm like, you know, it's not illegal to tell a show and tell producers like, hey, if you cancel this show, we'll give you more content, we'll do this, like we just don't want this person in our life. Yes, while that might be hurtful to you and wrong, it's not illegal.
And if they are doing some real illegal stuff, tell us.
Exactly. Come on, attorney. It's
wanna
time.
know.
It's your time to shine.
It's your Jenner tea time, girl. Let us know what's going on.
I just feel like to include a Bachelor reference in a statement trying to call it the Jenners for trying to hide illegal activity. See, I was taking it seriously until that.
Well, I'm sure they wanted to put in a reference that the public could easily identify. And because that was all over the news and everybody watches The Bachelor, that's something that people could be like, oh my God, Kris is that crazy?
Let's move on and talk about Kim Kardashian. So,
Okay.
Kim posted on her Instagram that she had a doctor over at her house amidst everyone's corona chaos.
Oh.
And you might think that's the best part, but it's not. She also showed herself wiping down a gift that Khloe brought over to the house. She didn't specify which child it was for.
Okay.
She just said, for my daughter. And she wiped down the gift with a Clorox wipe because Khloe coughed in her presence.
I imagine the people
I think
are
people
mad.
are just kind of like, really?
I
Really?
live for it because I know they be doing stuff to make y'all mad. like I can just, it's so crazy how I can just like imagine Kim being like.
Like, you know how she does is like calls this doctor over. Okay, everyone's panicking. Everyone's like, there's gonna be a shortage of medical professionals. And Kim's like, well, I'm going to actually call a doctor over to just be at my house just in case. And I imagine Khloe did a little, and she was like,
Absolutely.
we
not.
must Clorox wipe everything down. I don't know why it made me giggle, and I know people are gonna be mad.
They're
but you know
silly.
what? It's just one of those things where it's like, instead of being mad, why don't you just embrace the absurdity and just laugh it off?
I'd be laughing at the Jenners. Like,
Right?
you know what I mean? I'd be laughing at them because the point is to like get a reaction out of us.
Right.
So like, why mess up my mood being mad at it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think they're funny to me.
Let's talk about Tristan and Scott, everybody.
Okay.
So, a friendship we did not see coming. Tristan Thompson posted on his Instagram story that Scott Disick sent him some talentless clothes, and he wrote and said, appreciate it, bro. Now, normally we wouldn't be like, oh wow, big deal. But it is actually a huge deal because given everything Tristan put Khloe through, during that time, Scott was literally right by Khloe's side. Also, Scott and Khloe are best
Yeah, they're very
friends, you
close.
guys. They are so close. You know that there's even been stories
Yeah.
of like, that's weird that
Are
Scott
they
and Khloe
together?
are
Yeah.
so close. Are they together? Should Courtney be mad? And then we have to sit up here and be like, everyone relax. Absolutely not. That's not what's
That
happening.
don't even make sense.
But I just think this goes to show Khloe and Tristan are back together because if Scott is sending him stuff and saying, yeah, post it on social media, they're together.
They're softening the blow. You
Yes.
know what I mean? It's like we all can't be mad at just Khloe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, move some of the outrage over to Scott. maybe somewhere down the line, Kylie might say something. We know Kylie's the most mature, which would send the message to the general public. Well, maybe we should all be like Kylie.
Right.
She's the most influential. Maybe we should forgive
And
Tristan.
to the
She
younger
did.
people too. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks so much for checking out our video. If you like what you saw, please give it a share and a thumbs up. After that, feel free to check out any of our other videos, shop our Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click that notification bell.